I'm coming on here to complete a conversation that I was having over on Nika's live just now. I was on her panel for a couple minutes, a couple seconds, whatever. And I'm coming over here on my channel with my opinion, where I can't be asked to leave, where I can't be said that things are being spun out of control. The question was asked, what is too far? What is too much? When are we going to stop? Based on what happened with the Brianna Simone situation. My answer, I answered the questions. Now, for my understanding, the answers I gave wasn't to the liking. It wasn't promoting what she wants to promote and how she wants to promote it. And this is nothing against Nika whatsoever, but this is my opinion. I don't care because, like I said, when I got asked to leave, when we all got asked to leave the panel, is it started with the Funky Dineva situation. It started when it became acceptable for someone to go to someone's home and expose the fact that it was still under construction. It started when we saw, oh, I can get extra views, extra money in my pocket by behaving badly. So now it has escalated to the point to where it is today. But guess what? Brianna Simone, like I said, it is wrong that it happened. It's wrong when it happens to anyone. It's wrong when it happens to everyone. She's not special. She was part of a doxing crew, TSCC. Let us not forget that. She was part of a doxing crew or had someone who had a doxing team. Kimmy, let us not forget that. I agree with Shelly. When Shelly says she don't think that it was, although it was wrong and uncalled for, Shelly said she don't think that it was done with craziness in mind. Someone saw her, someone took a picture of her, or video of her was not, and released it. It's what we all do. Well, not me, but it's what all y'all do. If y'all see somebody was not, y'all want to be celebrities? Y'all want to be the it people on here on YouTube? What's up with the big numbers and things of that nature? With that comes a consequence. It's not right, but it's okay. It's not right, but it's okay. You're gonna make your coins anyway. I'm just saying, it's not right, but it's okay. You want to be seen. That's why do you think Pizarro don't be shown? Why is she a troll behind the scenes with an avatar? Why are a lot of people on here who don't want to be seen have avatars? Because they don't want that to happen. They know that they're not right. They know that they don't talk shit. I mean, they don't treat everybody the best. So they choose to come on here with a perceived persona. I mean, y'all can say Brianna's big and beautiful all you want to, but no, that video was an embarrassment. You may not have to be embarrassed, but I'm embarrassed for you. I'm just saying, let's keep it 100. I'm saying I'm so sick and tired of the placating and the sugarcoating, the pacifying, the coddling of people. I can respect Shelly. I can respect Harley Q, who says, yes, my outrage is selective. Yes, my thing is this. Because mine is. I don't talk about what's going on here because I don't care enough about what's going on here until it becomes something like this. And I said that everyone was sitting in quiet silence, was not, about, what's going on or what happened to me. But when it happened to me, I did what I had to do to make sure that I'm protected. Didn't need panels, didn't need videos. I make my own video. You did it, okay, you did fine. When I got an opportunity, saw a cop, asked him the question, shut it down. But now, like I said, I will comment and talk about whatever I want to talk about this individual whenever I want to. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't going the way Nika wanted it to go, in my opinion, in my eyes. So she shut it down. If you don't want people to have their opinion, like Just Net said, we all agree that it's not right. We all agree that it's not cool. But your question actually was, when is too much, and when is enough? When are we going to get over this? Well, it's not. Like I said, we're not going to get over it until As a collective, we say we're not watching it regardless of what happens. We're not interested in regardless of what happens, who it involves. But if we're constantly sharing videos, sharing pictures, and all this stuff behind the scenes with each other, it's not going to stop because it's interesting. If we're constantly accepting subscribers and other people that choose not to be on camera, choose not to be consecrated to us stuff, it's not going to stop. Because like I said, the more salacious, the better, the bigger the views are. This is not me arguing with Nika or fussing with Nika or stuff like that. What this is this is me just telling the truth as I know it to be, as I see it. I could be wrong. My mouth is not the Bible. My thought process is not the Bible. My critical thinking skills is not the Bible. But it seems as though we have these conversations about being too much and this, that, and third when it involves someone that we like. And I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, this is a young woman who lives alone. Who cares? Brianna got one of the biggest mouths up here. Brianna got some of the biggest balls up here. And this not being me trying to be funny was not. But I remember a while ago, Brianna told Ken when they was arguing, don't fuck with me because I'm going to get you up off here. I can make you not do so. I was supposed to say, I can ruin you on here. If you got those kind of balls to tell a grown-ass man that you will ruin him, that you make sure that he's unsuccessful, then all of a sudden you want to be a little girl? Oh my gosh, she's just a little delicate flower who lives alone, and I don't understand it. Well, hell, a lot of y'all live alone. A lot of y'all don't got shit going on for yourselves, but y'all mouths and these damn applications and these devices that you hide behind. Maybe if you monitor what you say, you wouldn't become a target. It sounds bad, it's not right, but guess what? It is what it is. Period. And it's not me dogging Brianna out because I don't know her like that. I don't mess with her like that, was not. But I'm talking about situations that put people in these things. Like Shelly said last night, early this morning on her video about old girl. Watch your mouth. Leave people alone. But no, y'all want to talk about beef all the time. Y'all want to beef with people all the time. But when someone videotapes you, I take a picture of you, was not, you ain't embarrassed, but yet you don't care. I would care. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. Head wasn't combed. Had on a house dress. Jiggling all over, titties on top of your stomach. That's embarrassing. Sorry. Just because you know that you're big don't mean that you're okay with that. You're not okay with that. It could be some genetics. It could be all kinds of things that are going on. Like I said, stop making excuses. No, you're making excuses, Nika, sweetheart. You really are. You don't have to be embarrassed. Now, I'm going to say this on your panel was not because you think that it's disrespectful. Like James said, he can play with certain people was not, but he can play with you about stuff and all that begging because you would have took it personally. We all know that y'all are sensitive as hell on here. Y'all really are sensitive as hell. Y'all really are. Y'all walk around here like y'all got the big pussies, the big balls, acting like what people say don't bother y'all. But as soon as someone says something you don't like, you jumping on camera making a video about it, telling us who you're not. All the while showing us who you are. Like I said, Brianna, I commend her for saying it didn't embarrass me. I did what I left it alone. We, as I say, we as myself, we are egging it on. We are making it more salacious. We are talking about it more and more and more and more. Doing more than what probably Brianna wanted it to be. Making it more for Fibe and her clicks and views. And whoever else released it, took it, whatever the case may be. We're doing that by keep on talking about it while asking when enough is enough. While asking when are we going to stop all this? Well, Nika, your big word was this is the beef sector. You're an OG of the beef sector. Well, as the OG of the beef sector was not, you should be useful. You should have seen the progression of where it's going to be. I said years ago, this is not what I do. I'm not going to sit here and dox you. Yes, I may look at the information was not based on what y'all put on YouTube and see if it's accurate and correct or not. I'm not going to release it until I need to, use it against you. I'm honest about that. Y'all be surprised how much personal information I have gathered on these people on here on YouTube based on what they have said, based on what they have done, and based on what they have verified. I'm not going to knock on one's door because no one spoke to me like that was not. Because, like I said, I don't care enough about you. But just like I did sexpionage against old dude, I prepare myself for the worst at all times. I'm constantly prepared. Why do you think that I go outside? Well, it's just me looking my best or looking somewhat presentable was not, because that's what I do. And if I choose to turn the camera around today, right now, this is me. You know what I'm saying? No shame, no game. You know what I'm saying? So if I had a camera slip or a kiss maybe, it's not going to ruin me. It's not going to bother me. It's not going to be something that I'm ashamed of, that I'm embarrassed about, because I present myself at all times, camera ready. And walking around here acting like you got the best pussy on YouTube, walking around here acting like you got the biggest balls on YouTube, walking around here like you're the finest thing on YouTube. Yes, someone may like you, but the majority will not. As attractive as I think that I am, as nice as I think my body is, I know there's somebody out there who will find an angle, find a lighting situation where it's not, and try to read, roast, gag, and drag me. I know that. You know how many people live in Atlanta who watch YouTube, who watch the sector of YouTube? I don't know how y'all look. I don't know what y'all do. Y'all can meet me at a store somewhere and I take a picture of me while it's not, and not like me, and then try to drag, roast, and gag. But guess what? Knowing that there's 1,001 people in this sector of YouTube living in the Atlanta area, I don't dress myself because I want to impress y'all. I dress myself and go out how I want to be presented. Because here in Atlanta, I do certain things. I am certain people. I do hang out with certain people here in Atlanta. My circle is not beef sector people. What's up, baby? How you doing? And everybody in the chat, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm just saying. I'm so sick and tired of the same conversation. Every 3 or so months, it's the same conversation. It's the same situation. This is horrible. This is bad. This is disgusting. But what changes? The clicks and views stay up based on how salacious something is, how messy something is, how trifling something is. So what are you really asking? And when you don't hear what you want to hear, you seem kind of disturbed or interrupted in your process. It's not going left. In order to have these conversations clearly aired out, there really is no specific script unless you're talking about it by yourself. But when you're asking for audience participation, it's definitely creepy. It's definitely, and I'm not even denying all that. It's creepy. It's crazy as hell. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous for not only you, but for them as well. It's all those things. But guess what? Doing that got these people talking. Doing that got these people making videos. Doing that got these streets buzzing. Right. And like Deanna said, Deanna didn't even really clown and read this morning. That's what I heard it from initially. Deanna didn't clown and read. Deanna said at least she was asking someone to pay 50 cents for her child to eat some food. At least her credit card didn't get declined. We saw her walk out with the bags of food. Now, I don't see the read. Like, we know Brianna's a big girl. We know she's a big girl. We know she's overweight. We know she's morbidly obese. What's the tea? I didn't get the tea. Now, I'll be embarrassed because I'll be embarrassed if I was just morbidly obese. But that's just me. If she's not embarrassed by being morbidly obese, well, it's not, that's fine. Now we know she can walk. She has a little waddle in her walk, but now she knows that she walks. Right. She wasn't getting food from the food bank. She wasn't begging people on here to help her pay for her food. See? Right. They've been talking about Trici's hair. Now we saw Brianna's hair. I'm just saying. They're talking about Trici's this and the third. Now we see Brianna. Now what's the issue? Yes, we see her stand up before in the picture, but we never seen her move before. Now we saw her move. Now what? I mean, it's not right. It's not right. I would never act like it is right. Brianna was in the chat saying this is funny, this is this and that. Brianna wasn't acting a fool in the chat, was not. But Brianna was in the chat. I saw her all up and down the chat was saying and said this is cool, this is rich, or this is a joke, whatever she was saying. But my point is this. The question was asked, when is enough enough? What is too far? I gave some history. But yet my history, because I'm not considered quote unquote an OG, wasn't accepted. But if y'all was here for a while, those 7, 8, whatever years ago was not in the bushes like I was, you would have seen. That's why it's acceptable. Y'all saw Funky Dineva sitting on Sheree Whitfield's property with that dildo psychedelic pants, that bob wig, while the bus rolled by, thought it was funny. He blew up. Y'all think that if y'all do some shit like that as well, it's going to catch fire and y'all going to blow up. That's why y'all do it. Like I said, before I mentioned that, you do one little small thing to get you some attention. It may be a little salacious. Now we fight, baby. I'm running your ass down. Oh, well, they were stalking me. Here's the video evidence to prove it. Why are they following me? Say hi. Y'all say already, I can't drive. I have thousands of videos of people on here saying I can't drive. So guess what? That's what I was saying. Sick, sad world, baby. That's exactly what I'm saying. She want us to be like, oh my God, it's so horrible. Brianna. No, it's bad. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Y'all say that I can't drive. So shit. Oh, I can't drive. I'm sorry. My bad. I have 1,000 witnesses on YouTube that's told me that I can't drive. That told the world that I can't drive. All of a sudden, I can't drive. Someone got ran over by my car. Oh well. They said I already hit somebody and ran off. At least this time I stayed for a fun report. Leave people the fuck alone. I'm not going to say what you want me to say. I'm not going to say it, nor am I going to say it the way you want me to say it. I'm not. I'm honest. First, I'm honest with myself, so therefore I can be honest with you. And it's not me attacking or clowning or roasting and gagging anybody. It's not that. It's not that. It's me being honest. I'm telling you from an observer who's not involved in the bullshit. And this may sound rude, baby, but it's not, but it's true. Nika, you're involved in a lot of bullshit. You surround yourself with these people who are constantly involved in some bullshit. You yourself, Nika, may not be doing the bullshit, but you surround yourself with a lot of people that does bullshit. So when bullshit happens to them, you come out as an advocate saying it's not right, and you don't like it, and you don't accept it, and you don't agree with it, what's not. But they do. They do. I said, releasing somebody is the same thing as releasing someone's information. It is. Like I said, y'all don't condone it when it comes to people that y'all like, but y'all are silent when it's people that you don't too much care for. And that's just my opinion. That's how I see it. You know, and I'm sure that a lot of people see it that way as well. Like, they don't have to come here and say it, because a lot of people are afraid not to be accepted in the chat anymore, not to be accepted in your on your panels now or in your room anymore. But a lot of people have that synopsis. While it's horrible, yes, it's horrible. Yeah, wrong is wrong, but it's wrong across the board. If I was to release someone's address, photo images of their house, that would be wrong. I would know that is wrong, but I'm doing it to let you know you too can be touched. You think you're safe, but it's easy to hide your number with a Google phone number. But looking you up based on what you put on here, it's harder to hide your address. It's harder to hide the landline that's attached to your address. It's easy to take a picture of the cross streets in which you live through Google Images. What's up, Miss Queenie, baby? How you doing? I saw you over there, baby. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, stop lying to each other. Stop lying to yourselves. And that's what it boils down to me, because all I see is a bunch of lies. Not calling anyone a liar, but I see a bunch of lies and hypocrisy going on. I can respect the ones that says, yes, my behavior is selective. My outrage is selective. My compassion is selective. Exactly. But I didn't really, well, you gave me your name. You verified that's your name. You verified that's your date of birth. You verified all these things. Well, it's not. All I did was make sure that it was accurate. The picture matched the profile. That's all I do. Because when I was with the goddesses and them, and they was giving up information about old dude. TLC Cryo, I'm not following you, baby. There's a reason for me to follow you. There's a reason for me to protect myself from you. It's the ones who like to call the police on people, it's not who like to dox people, who like to have people follow this stuff, trying to ruin people's lives. Those are the ones that I make sure I protect myself from. So when a subpoena or when a court order needs to be sent out, I know exactly where I'm sending it to. I'm not going around blind for months asking for help. Because no one on here will ever be able to say, without me, you wouldn't have. Just like I live my life and work the way I work, because without me, because I wouldn't ever telling me, without me, you wouldn't have eaten. Without me, you wouldn't have drove and you wouldn't have had gas in your car. Without me, you wouldn't have clothes on your back. Without me, you wouldn't have dog food. Without me, your credit card would have got declined. I work the way I work, so my card won't be declined. I work the way I work, so if I want to go to a fast food chicken spot in the midnight hours, I can. If I want to get into my car, start it up, and use the gas, I can. That's not stalking what I do. It's protecting myself against you. It's being proactive. Why wait until you do something to me in order for me to try to look you up, when everything I need is right here on these YouTube streets that you've given me? Oh yeah, following part, yeah. I'll never do that. I don't have time for that. I'll get an investigator who's licensed to follow somebody. But yeah, just funny to me. And like I said, this ain't against whatever. This is not me hating on Nika and hating on Nika, stuff like that. Because I don't hate Nika. I like Nika, actually. I think she's a great storyteller. I think she's passionate about what she says. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Gas is too damn high. You're absolutely right to be following people across the city. Right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think she's passionate about what she says. And I think that she believes what she's saying. Now, if it's my belief or not, if it's my opinion or not, that's just something different. But on her channel, she can do what she want to do. That's why I graciously got off the panel and came over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, like I said, even with my 3 views that I've been getting on this video, I don't have to be everyone's Superman. I don't have to be everyone's go-to. No, she had a panel. Well, actually, she had a discussion. She gave her views about what happened to Brianna, saying it was wrong, it was not right. And the question she asked, when is enough enough? And when is going too far, too far? And I was in the chat initially, was not, you know what I'm saying, just saying hi to people and then making a couple comments, whatever. And then it just struck like, you know, like I guess she kept misconstruing or misunderstanding what I was saying in the chat, although I thought I was clear in what I was saying. So I went onto her panel, you know, and just said, I mean, it's never going to be enough until we stop watching it, until we stop talking about it in a way that is salacious. You know, it doesn't take a 6-hour long conversation about what's right and what's wrong. You have people who have been doxxed, but I've also mentioned that, you know what I'm saying, when Jennifer Lindsay took a picture of Deanna and threatened Deanna, actually, well, not her, but Chopper threatened Deanna based on those pictures, whatever. She was, whatever, asked by Chopper to do it. Brianna made her a mod, which I think is wrong. Did I talk about it? Did I say it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. She definitely has done that. And my thing is, you know, you want me to sit here and with my notepad and write down everything that Brianna did? No. But like I said, initially in this video, Brianna has been in bed with doxers. I don't fuck with old girl, J Dunn. But wasn't Brianna part of that whole situation when J Dunn mom got buried? Granted, J Dunn did some bullshit first, but wasn't that part of it? Tit for tat? Wasn't she part of TLC during that time? Hasn't Kimmy doxed people before? Released information about people before? And Brianna was cool and close with her? Don't the crew that runs together was not? The Three Musketeers? Don't they get involved with the doxing of people? Doxing of the five, doxing of this and was that, and then all of a sudden it's a problem? No, y'all all do that shit. You know, it just is what it is. Like I'm confused. Am I going to spend my time and my life pinpointing every time someone do something wrong and so I can bring it up later on? No. But we all know it's happened. What's up, Voodoo Baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You know, it's just like, everybody, how y'all in the chat, y'all? How y'all doing? It's like, I mean, we have to start being honest with ourselves, honest to ourselves, honest about what we find acceptable. And like I said, I saw Hardy Q in the chat saying, yeah, I'm selective. My outrage, my concern is selective. I appreciate that. I really, really do. You know, like, it's just, for me, it's honest. I can appreciate the honesty. It doesn't have to be, oh, well, they don't do this, they don't do that. When we know that Brianna's not saint on these streets. She walk around here like she got a big dick, but yet when she becomes a victim of whatever she's become a victim of, it's Paul Brianna. She's a young lady, single girl. Say that bullshit. If you're on here talking big shit off your chest, like you, big, bad, and bold, be able to stand in the shit that you done. Be able to stand for the consequences that you may get. Now, is it right? No, it's not right. I'm gonna say this throughout this video. It's not right. But with the type of environment that y'all create on here, y'all make it okay. Just like, was it Miss Cruz was saying, she was upset. Well, she was upset. She was kind of talking shit in the chat when I first started talking, but as she listened, she realized what I was saying. Y'all create the environment that y'all live in, that surrounds you. Yes, I may be in these chats watching the shit, listening to the shit, not, but I'm on here talking about it. No, because that's not the environment that I want to live in and be a part of. All the shit y'all do on here, I see it as well. I go back and watch the chats and the replay stuff as well. But I'm on here talking about it. That's why I stopped doing Mad Day Mondays. Yeah, I love Miss Cruz too because she's always gonna be keeping it real. You might not like what she has to say about you, but it's gonna be something that she truly deeply believes in. She's gonna stand 10 toes down in it. I can't fault her for that. Like I said, I can't fault her for saying she didn't understand what I was saying initially until she listened. Because yes, it sounds harsh to begin with that, but I'm not saying anything wrong. But TLC, you stay in the chat, talk your shit, agree when you agree, disagree when you disagree. And then when you don't want to say anything about it, you're quiet just watching the shit and then going down in the chat. That's the mess that it used to be. But now a lot of people think that they have the right to talk their shit, but yet no one has the right to say anything back to them. Because why? I'm just a subscriber. We all start off as a subscriber for the most part. We all start off watching and looking and getting our feet wet. Then, once we became comfortable with the bullshit going on was not, we want to be part of the bullshit was not, we open up our channel and start opening my mouth to having a voice. And with that, we knew there's consequences. What makes anyone else different on here? If I'm on here every day, several times a day, talking shit about everybody on here, but my nose into everyone's business on here, what make me think that someone's not going to see me, follow me, or when they see me, not take a picture of me? Is it right? No. But guess what? I made that call when I chose to put my opinions out on other people. Freedom of speech is not free. There is a price that you're going to pay. And like Funky says, either you're going to pay on the front end or you're going to pay on the back end. But either way, you're going to pay. Freedom of speech is not free. There's always a consequence for what you do and what you say. This time, Brianna, consequence is someone saw her, made a video of it, and released it on YouTube. Now, if they would have made a video of her getting into her car or, with her license plate and stuff like that, endangering her, yes, then I'll be worried. But walking her coming out of a building with a bag of groceries, jiggling baby all over the place, oh well, it's not right, but guess what? It is what it is. You'll catch me at QT, but I look in a mess. You'll catch me at QT, but I look in a mess. You'll catch me at damn Chevron, at the damn local damn Big Lots, at the local motherfucking Food Depot, at the local damn whatever place it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me there. She her bacon ham and grilled cheese. And she's trying to put on her face for the makeup and get her hair done from a salon. Shit, you may catch me in some fluffy flip flops and a goddamn bonnet. She said, "I don't give a damn. Catch me if you want to. Catch these hands. Catch this bullet." Shit, if A&P was still around in Atlanta, you know A&P back in the days off in the West End, I'll be at the A&P. Shit, or then you'll catch me, whatever. Like, I don't care. Okay, baby. But yeah, like, you're not gonna see. I'm not worried about stuff like that. I'm not worried about, who took a picture of me. I don't give a damn. As long as you don't come to me and say something I don't like, then it's good. Right, people on Chandler. Yeah, like I said, you'll catch me anywhere. Like, shit. The damn Bilo, the Food Line, whatever it's called, the Wayfields. Shit, you'll catch me all over the place. Buying my groceries, walking out with bags, pushing the cart or something. I'm supposed to be walking around worried about who. I don't care about that. Like who, like this. For me, that's too much of how to live your life in fear. But like I said, if you don't want people, like if you don't want to be known, you want to walk around like you have a big pussy or big balls, keep your mouth closed. Stay out of business that doesn't affect you. That's what keeps me out of a lot of mess because I don't talk about everything that I see on here. It's not important to me. When it affects me, when it comes to me, yes, at that point I'm talking about it. I may not talk about it, I should say, because I don't talk about everything I talk about that comes on me either on here. I don't care. Because have people's talking shit, they're afraid to show themselves. Don't let me catch you, baby. Don't let me catch you, voodoo baby. Don't let me catch you over there. See, like I said, like I mean, it doesn't care. See, you know it does. That's why I said one of the low ends, one of the lowbrow stores that always have an odor in it. Smell like damn rotted meat and damn fabuloso. But they got some good deals on they like dry goods. Don't you know meat there? You don't know what they done did to it. If I'm lying, let me know, voodoo baby. Am I lying? Does it not smell like fabuloso and rotten meat? I'm just saying. But that dry box macaroni, just the noodles itself. What's up, Deanna, baby? How you doing? Deanna, they are going crazy over this Brianna shit, saying it's too much. I'm saying basically no one cares, asking questions like what's too much and when's enough enough. Enough is enough when we stop talking about it, when we stop finding it interesting. That's when enough would be. But yeah, like I don't get it, y'all. You know, but it shows the thing is people like this, like I said, nothing against Nika. I don't have a problem with Nika at all. But people show you exactly who they are when things don't go their way. That's what it was. You know, when me and Nat was asking, you know, saying why did Brianna talk about when Brianna was saying, you know, saying not Brianna, when me and Nat was saying, you know, saying, well, where was the outrage when old girl modded up the person who took a picture of Deanna? Well, we're not talking about that. Well, that's when enough is enough. Making excuses as to, oh well, because they were friends before then. If they were friends before then, what pushed her over the edge to make her mod her up after what happened with Deanna? Did they give her just a little bit more edge? Just asking the question. See, like I said, like I will ask questions all day long, was not to myself because it's really important for the answer because I know the answer already in my head. But let's not act like people are innocent. Let's act like people don't do stuff anyway that is already vile or part of vile things. I'm just saying. It has to make sense to me. It has to be honest. You know, I really don't care how upset people get once that how much you don't like what I'm saying, but that's my truth. And your truth is you think it's too much, and it's not right way anyone does it. Right. But either you sit back in silence or you're talking about it. If you don't do it. A lot of times I sit back in silence. And I guess silence is compliance, was not, but I don't talk about anyone being doxxed. I don't care about anyone being doxxed. You know, so someone asked me, who was it? Film Noir said, asking me, well, what happened when, when Shelly threatened to dox BB Love? I don't care about BB Love. I don't know who the hell that is. Who is that? I don't know that person. Oh, I know that place. Okay. But yeah, like I don't care. I don't know. I wasn't there when she did that, so I don't know. Y'all talk about this and there was not, but yet no one has a problem with Jay Dunn put out Jay Wilson's phone number. No one has a problem with Shelley putting out Jay Dunn's name. I don't have a problem with anyone these people that I mentioned, but it is what it is. Let's keep the shit 100. It only affects. I mean, and Nika, you said you're not gonna have Jay Dunn on your panel anymore, but yet she's on your panel. And isn't that why the whole shit went down on the OG panel anyway? Like, I mean, like I don't do like I see so much shit on here was not that I have questions about, but yet No one ever want to really ask her those questions, talk about those things, was not. Didn't you and Jay Wilson say that you don't want to talk to her or be around her or even argue with her or interact with her on Shirley's panel? But yet, since then, she's been on your panel twice. Like, to me, that looks weird. It does. I'm not questioning you. You can do what you want to do, but that looks weird to me. The big kerfuffle with Shirley on her panel was the fact that you and Jay Wilson didn't want to interact with Jay Dunn. Didn't want to scream, cuss, fuss, none of those things with Jay Dunn. Because y'all both banned her from y'all channels. But yet, she's on your panel. So Shirley's panel got disrupted. I mean, I'm just saying, those questions I have as well. It has nothing to do with what you're talking about today was that, but it just seems iffy and wishy-washy to me. I won't say I'm hypocritical. I mean, hypocritical was not, but it seems wishy-washy to me. A whole kerfuffle happened on Shirley's panel because you and Jay Wilson said that y'all don't want to interact, and Jay's Dunn, being Jay Dunn, didn't understand that was not wanted to be the victim, like she did on James's panel, and like y'all didn't understand on James's panel the other day when he opened up the panel was not. Jay Dunn did the same thing to Mint Pam, and I can imagine she did to Shirley, which pissed Shirley off. All stemming from you and Jay Wilson saying y'all don't want to interact with her, so Shirley made some rules up so y'all don't have to interact with her. I'm just saying, like, I connect things like that. I see things like that. Am I the only one who says stuff like that? Only one who recognizes it? So that's what I'm saying. It's all, ugh. Just read my book, baby. You're absolutely right. And I say, and I'm not going to agree with. Oh my God! Look, I'll agree with, like that said. We all agree that it's wrong. We all agree that it's wrong. It's not right. It's not right. It's wrong. We all agree on that. Now, since we all agree on that, let's come to what it is that we're trying to do and trying to accomplish. And when I said, you know what I'm saying, it's going to keep on going until we come together as a collective and say it's not right, and we don't view it and don't give it energy, don't give it numbers, it's never going to be completely done. Because it started, like I said, it started with the whole funky thing in this sector or this part of the sector. Because that was before the beef sector. That was before the Kaya Maddie thing. And like Shelly said, funky has been ingrained in this aspect of the beef sector forever and a day. Since the beginning, since the onset. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Rogers. I wouldn't have known of Alexander Rogers if I didn't hear of Funky. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like everyone wants to talk about history and this and the third. Who's old? Who's not? Girl, who on cares? I don't need anyone to name me who I am, or what I am. I know exactly what I've been a witness to on here, and things I talk about. I talk about things I don't talk about. I don't talk about. I don't care enough. It's not that important. That's like the old football player. You know what I'm saying? Now became gray, fat, and bald, reminiscing with that Letterman jacket on, saying, "Oh yeah, when I was in high school, I ran a 55-yard touchdown from a kickoff. I done did." What are you doing now? What the hell are you doing now? If you ain't doing shit now, then don't talk about what you did back in the day. There's highlight footage of it. If you ain't too old, you know, just yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm different. I'm not better than anyone. I'm just different. I just see everything from the perspective I see it from. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like it. You don't have to like me. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to whatever. But my thing is, the question was asked: what's going too far? When is enough enough? Enough is enough when people being doxxed because you can't handle someone's words on here, and that's also when it's going too far. But that's been going on for years, for years. Right, Al Bundy. Right, exactly. That whole Al Bundy complex. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, we've been here. A lot of people have been here for a while. A lot of people don't sit here and want to be a part of the bullshit all the time. You pop in, you pop out. You look and you just keep your mouth closed because it doesn't involve you. You don't want to be involved in it. You don't want to be engrossed and ingrained in it. Just shit. Just is what it is. Just is what it is. But yeah, like I said, I just want to come over here to finish my thought process without being interrupted or without being asked to leave. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. No animosity, no hard feelings, whatever. Like I said, it's wrong. Let me leave y'all with this. It is wrong. It is never okay for someone to dox someone, be it through pictures, be it through video, be it through looking up and releasing information. Voodoo. And to be honest, it's okay to have a conversation and discussion with people. It's not about what happened on here and how things got to where they are on here. That's okay to have. But to be proud to be an OG of this sector, let's keep the shit 100. You can't put OG of the beef sector on a resume. Yes, this sector has probably brought people some cute coins, but clearly not nearly enough to keep you sustained. Not nearly enough to keep you sustained, so you have to keep it off of here. Clearly not enough to make it into a residual income situation where you're making money for doing nothing. But every time you have to click your button and talk on here for hours, several times a day, there's nothing to brag about. There's nothing to be proud of. I got you, baby. I hear what you're saying. I definitely hear what you're saying. And my thing is, yeah, there are a lot of people who do vile shit on here, disgusting things on here, and then expect nothing to happen to them. I told you from the very beginning, this is my little time here on here YouTube. It's called karma. And karma is an ugly, bald-headed bitch with no edges. Karma is the most meanest, deceitful person on here in this world. And every day you're going to get some karma if you do something nasty. Karma gonna snatch your edges like life have snatched hers. Voodoo's a message spirit. I'll let this place go. That's why y'all don't see me on here all the time. I'm not on here every day, all day long. Especially not with the bullshit. Well, it's not. I come on here and show you some other stuff or post some other stuff or text some other stuff for us now, but I'm not on here with the BS all the time. Mm-mm. My spirit knows enough is enough. And I know how to differentiate between actual content and talking about mess. You know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. But yeah. I mean, and I said I don't have nothing against anyone. Some people I have stuff against. You know what I'm saying? They know who they are. But I don't have nothing against Brie. I don't have nothing against Lady Nika. But at the same time, every day y'all show what's up going on. Appreciate that, baby. You know, y'all showing yourself, and yes, people change. Yes, people change. Things change, but behaviors don't change, and your behavior dictates how you're going to be treated. You know what I'm saying? What's your karma? You know, walling through these YouTube streets like you're the best thing since the coming of Christ. How come people lift you up? The reality is your reality is your reality. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand what the read was. Yeah, she's a big girl eating food. How do you think she got that big? Like Deanna said, how do you think she didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? drinking shakes and running. She got that big part of genetics, part of laziness, part of eating too much, part of whatever the case may be. She's so confident was not. Yeah, she got a job. She said she got a man who loves and cares for her was not. If someone truly loves and cares for you, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they should let you know that that's unhealthy. There's so much weight on your bones, on your joints, on your heart. I mean, that's not a read. It's just obvious. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm just saying. They got them talking. They got them on these streets yapping and conversing and carrying on. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I just don't think it's right. Well, y'all know, um, she eating that chicken. That whole place look like it's everything tastes like fried fish. I mean, I like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, trying to be, oh, I think it's wrong. How can it be wrong when you still trying to clown somebody? Like, I'm confused. Shut up. Like, ugh. Make sure your credit cards are on fleek. Make sure your credit cards are up to balance. Make sure the balances on your credit cards is working out. And make sure you have a couple of dollars in your pocket so you can pay for something. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like, ugh, these people are ridiculous to me. That wasn't a Anika voice. That was a Jay Wilson voice. See, look at you being messy, Voodoo. See, that messy spirit. Ooh, Voodoo got a messy spirit on her. Voodoo got a messy spirit on her, baby. Ooh, got a messy spirit on you. But yeah, you know. I'm just saying, y'all. But I'm gonna leave y'all, leave y'all this right here. I'm getting ready to get up off of here. It's not right. you know, um, like I say, it's not right. Do I feel sorry? No. Am I concerned? No. Do I care? No. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't. It's not right. Yes, it's not right. It's not right when anyone gets doxxed. It's not right when anyone get exposed or get caught off guard. It's not right. But mind what you do, mind what you say. No one's innocent. No one's a victim. And I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, that young girl, that young woman." You was a young woman when you did all the shit that you did. You was a young girl, a single woman when you did all the shit that you did. Now all of a sudden you're a single woman, but yet you have this man who loves and cares for you. Come on now, stop it. That right there is hypocritical to me. Either you got a man who loves and cares for you, or you're a single woman. And shit, you was a single woman when you did all the shit that you did to people. When you exposed, when you helped dox, when you was part of doxing teams and things of that nature. No shit. Let's keep the shit 100. Like me, dislike me, love it or hate it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have y'all opinions, I have mine. Like I said, my channel, my opinion. It's not right. It's not cool. It's not okay. But the caveat to that is, what have you done that we know about and that we don't know about? What things have you done that we know about and that we don't know about? You know, I don't care about these people like that. Nobody like that. I really don't, because it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my life. I'm not going to sleep better or sleep worse. I'm not going to eat less or eat more. I'm not going to live harder or live, you know what I'm saying, softer because of something happened to somebody else on here. If someone gets hurt, oh well. I mean, that sounds bad, but honestly, what are we gonna do? Talk about it again? Have another panel about it? Oh my God, so and so was hurt. So and so got rolled up on, was not. What does so and so do? Is my first question. What happened? Oh, that happened. Okay, okay. Maybe when it happens, people will stop doing what the fuck they do. Maybe if something happens, people will stop harassing each other. Find a different form of content to use and stop falling back on this is the beef section. This is what we do. Y'all know how we get down. Isn't that the person that Brianna Rose with? Don't Pizarro say that? Did Pizarro say on her channel, on Shelly's channel the other day? Well, at this panel, if someone does me, I'm gonna cuss their ass out. Da, da, da. Girl, that's your first thought is to cuss somebody out because it's something that you don't like. And you wonder why people are taking every opportunity to discover who you are or clown your bestie. Come on now, like, is it me, y'all? Is it me? Am I the crazy one? Am I the one who has so much logic that it doesn't make sense that I look like I'm crazy? You roll with people. Their first initial response is to cuss someone out because they don't like what they say. That's their first response. To talk loud, cuss you out, try to drag you this and third was not because you don't like what they say, because this is the beef sector. So if this is the beef sector and everything goes, anything goes, where's outrage coming from? Where's the problem happening at? It's happening from the onset of you accepting bullshit and mediocrity. It's happening when you're accepting lowbrow behavior, low vibrational behavior. That's when it's happening. Soon as we stop accepting the lowest of the lowest common denominator was not go pick up your baby, go pick up your daughter, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for always supporting. If you're accepting the low vibrational behavior, yeah. Anything that happened. What makes one low vibrational behavior different than the next low vibrational behavior? There's no difference. It isn't. I don't know how many discussions we have, how many panels we have, how many panels I jump on or not jump on, and I sit back in the bushes and watch. As long as we accept it from one person, we are accepting it and giving everyone permission to do it and to go as low as they want to go. It doesn't matter if it affects our friend or somebody that we like and support. And that's my answer to the question. If we accept it from one, and by accepting it, I mean by either calling the people who do it, doing it ourselves, or staying quiet, which is complacency. Call out everybody every time, in my opinion, or be quiet about it. That's just my opinion, though. It really is. I'm not trying to be nasty or ugly about it, whatever. But even though one thing, when you can say that when old girl called the police on me, but you were still cool and friends with her until she disrespected you. Then it was fuck you now, fuck you forever. So that's what I'm saying. Like the people that actually cross me, you don't see me befriending them. You don't see me having fun and laughing and joking with them and going to their channel and having them come onto my channel. Was not. You fucked me over. You literally tried to ruin my life in real life. It truly is fucking and fucking forever for me. I can be cordial, which is quiet, when I'm on a panel with on someone's panel and you jump up there. I ain't gonna interact with you. You won't get a hi, bye, fuck you, done for me. I'll just be quiet till my turn to speak. But that's just how I roll. Like I say, once again, I'm different. You know, I can't tell you how to act or how to interact or how to react or anything like that. All I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. Keep my head down, keep to myself, and watch y'all destroy each other from the inside out. Because that's what y'all doing to each other. And when I think this is becoming a little much or too much or something I want to talk about, open up my mouth and talk about it. But yeah, y'all, once again, let me close with this. It's not right. It's not cool. And it's only going to stop when we as a collective speak out every time that it happens. Don't support the people who do it. Don't do it ourselves, and don't get people who's talking about it in a salacious manner clicks and views. That's just my opinion, y'all. Don't have to like it, don't have to like me, don't have to do anything, but this is my channel. You can choose to watch or not watch. You can choose to support or not to support. But this is not against anyone. I don't have a problem with anyone. I don't have a problem with anyone But that's my opinion. It's not right. It's not cool. But it will always keep going on when people are so lowbrow that they seek out the lowest common denominator in this sector. Support and big up the lowest common denominator in the sector. And let's see, y'all, how long it's going to take before all this outrage turns into support and coddling outrageous behavior. Remember, you heard it here first. Let's see how long it's going to take. Would it be the end of this day? Would it be in the next hour or so? Would it be tomorrow? Would it be tonight? When all the outrage toward what happened to Breonna turns into support and coddling of the ones who participate in outrageous behavior. You know, I'm just saying, let's keep it real. Let's be honest with ourselves first, so therefore we can be honest with other people. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a blessed, wonderful day. But as always, you guys, it's not important that I love you guys for being here. It's important that you love yourself. You love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. Until next time, I appreciate if you guys like the video all the way out. If you want to share or comment on something that you agree with or disagree with that I said, please leave it in the comments. This is a free country. Remember, freedom of speech is not always free. Love y'all. Peace, y'all. Bye.